Hey, let's open up a Tarkir Dragonstorm play booster. Alright, let's see what we got here. First up, we got Seize Opportunity. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards or up to 2 target creatures. Each get +2/+1 up until end of turn. Could be a good, not bad for a common. Little impulse card draw and a pump spell. Not bad. Next we got Sandskitter Outrider. 3 and a black. It's a 2/1 with menace. And when it enters, endures 2, which means you get to either put 2 1/1 counters on it or make a 2/2 white spirit creature token. Not bad. Undergrowth Leopard. For 1 and a green, you get a 2/2 of vigilance, and you can sack it to destroy a target artifact or enchantment. Green has a lot of these effects, and this is just another great addition. We also got 5 and a blue. You could cast this. It's a Durger Island Dragon, a 4/4 with flying and ward 2. Or you can cast it for its omen cost, pay 1 and a blue, and is an instant, tap up to 1 target creature, draw a card. Of course, if you pay the omen cost, you shuffle this back into your library. Omen's an interesting mechanic. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. We got Stormplane Detainment, an enchantment that says when it enters, exile a target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Yeah, white has a lot of these effects. This is right on cost with what you typically see for these types of enchantments. So just another great redundancy in those white control decks. We got Rescued Leopard for 2 and a red, 4/2 creature cat. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So this would be great in any deck if you're just tapping a lot of your own creatures, either with vehicles or convoke effects. And it gives you that looting effect, which is nice. Teamer Tawnyback. 4/3 for either a blue, green, and red, or 6 mana of any color. Beast, when this creature enters, draw a card, then discard a card. It's not bad. You get the looting effect, and it's a 4/3, so decent body, but yeah, this might see play in the decks that care about looting, and there's been a lot of teamer support, so we'll see. Inspirited Vanguard, 4 and a green for a 3/2 human soldier. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, it endures 2. So again, you either put 2 1/1 counters on it or make a 2/2 white spirit creature token. Interesting to note that spirit token does not have flying. So all these endure effects, I think these spirits are grounded spirits. A little expensive, but you could pump it up as soon as it comes in, so we'll see. Fresh Start. Alright, now we got an uncommon for 1 and a blue. It's an aura with flash. Enchant a creature. Enchanted creature gets -5/-0 and loses all abilities. So that's a pretty great blue control piece. It's got flash, so you cast it instant speed, and then you can put it on one of your opponent's big creatures and make it a lot smaller and a lot less impressive. Not bad. We got Frontline Rush for red and white. Instant. Choose one, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens, or a target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So this could go pretty huge in any deck that makes a lot of creatures, especially the big surge in Mardu token decks. Yeah, this could be pretty great actually. We got Songcrafter Mage. You pay Teamer for 3/2 human bard. Has flash. When it enters, a target instant or sorcery in your graveyard gains harmonize until end of turn, and its harmonized cost is equal to its mana cost. So this could be pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so it has a flash speed. So when it enters any instant or sorcery in your graveyard, you can just cast for its harmonized cost, which is the same cost it had. This is great in a lot of decks that care a lot about big instants and sorceries that you want to cast a second time. So, not bad. Sib6 Ceremony. Here's the rare. For 3 black, a legendary enchantment. creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Now, that sounds pretty great, but then it says, whenever a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature. Then create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So this is kind of a build around enchantment. It is interesting because you could fill your deck with extremely cheap creatures, extremely small, and then possibly just load your board up with 2/2 black zombies. There's a lot of zombie synergy, a lot of zombie support. So I think this is an interesting card, interesting to build around, and with that creature spells costing 2 less, you could potentially go extremely wide with this for extremely little mana. I don't know, I'm interested to see what people do with this. I think it's going to be big. And we've got Unsparing Boltcaster. For 2 and a red, you get a 3/3 Ogre Wizard. When this creature enters, it deals 5 damage to a target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. So it's a bit of a restriction, but if you got an opponent's creature that took some damage, then you play this and you could potentially finish that creature off. And finally we got this land, Tranquil Cove, just a reprint. Enters tapped. When it enters you gain a life and can add 4 blue and white. And that's it. I'm really enjoying the Tarkir set, and I think all of us are. If the amount of sales is any indicator, Tarkir's doing really well. Yep, hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you did, like and subscribe. Have a good one.